M&M characters are more important than everyday Americans. Take me back to America. Where the hell do we live?
You're spitting right now, brother man. That's what I've been saying. I started this goddamn video reciprocating everything this man said, and I haven't even watched this one yet. We are on the same wavelength, brother man. Where the fuck is America at? Where is it going? Where has it been? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Listen to me. When I speak, I prophesy that this will be the absolute dismantling of the United States of America as we've seen it. I've sent it. Can I get an amen in the chat? Can I get a goddamn amen in the YouTube comments? This is going to be the downfall of Western civilization. The South will... Anyway. Sorry. If I've said it once, I've said it dang near 1,000,000 times, brother man. The SJWs, they've gone too far, it's true. First, we had 1989, George Orwell's Animal Farm, animal crackers. They could not let you have animal crackers in a variety of shapes. I've seen it, I read the documents. Now, they're telling me that I cannot think that the green M&M is hot, and I can't stand for it, to be honest with you. We got, bro, they literally took away the green M&M heels and gave her some dusty-ass sneakers to be more inclusive, whatever the hell that means. That's some postmodern, neo-Marxist mumbo-jumbo, brother man. If I want to look at alluring, very attractive, super sensual piece of candy, then gosh darn it, that should be my God-given, red-blooded American patriotic right. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Apparently, the M&M company, whoever it is, not the rapper, the company for the candy, has done a redesign of their M&Ms, including the previously incredibly hot, by some estimations, green M&M. Previously, with exposed legs and super cool high heels, Dommy Mommy style. So we've got this Rolling Stone article, let the green M&M be a nasty little slut. Mars Wrigley is trying to make the green M&M wear Larry David sneakers and we will not stand for it. And god damn it, brother man, I didn't know. I thought the Rolling Stone was a liberal outfit. I did not know that they were on this side of the culture war, brother man. I did not know they were on the right side of history on this one. So I don't know that I have to care about this too much. I don't know why I've been forced to care about this at all. Obviously, I'm playing a character in the beginning of this, using my goddamn K-Coner accent, my actual accent, my real voice. It's just another meaningless culture war talking point used by the right in order to distract from actual issues that actually matter to people. So they'll simultaneously be like, oh my god, nobody cares about green M&Ms, but also be the ones leading the charge for the discourse around the green M&Ms. It's very interesting stuff. And none other than the premier conservative thinker, Tucker Carlson, has also decided to weigh in on the changes. Now, I haven't seen these yet, but Shoe on Head has posted this video. The libs won't let me fuck the sexy M&M. And to be frank, I'm not a big fan of liberals in a general sense, and I am also pissed. So let's find out why.
Brown M&M has, quote, transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels. Also less sexy. That's progress.
So that would imply that Tucker Carlson previously thought the brown M&M was sexy. And to be fair, I would not expect Tucker Carlson to think anything that was brown would be sexy, considering what he said about certain demographics in the past, but that's not what we're talking about today.
M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous. Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them.
To be fair, I don't know that I've ever thought about if I wanted to have a drink with any anthropomorphized piece of candy before. But if I was going to, if it was supposed to be these kinds of bite-sized pieces that M&Ms are, Skittles are just infinitely better. First of all, there's better variety in Skittles. There's the standard Skittles, there's sour Skittles, there's tropical Skittles, there's the different berry Skittles. There's a whole bunch. What do you have for M&Ms? You've got the standard M&M, you've got the M&M with peanuts, you've got probably dark chocolate M&M. Like, it's trash. Chocolate is a highly overrated candy in a general sense. Chocolate is best used as a topping, as an additional flourish in a dessert or candy, not as the main event. So for instance, chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, objectively the best ice cream flavor available to man, made by man, but also given to us by God. The vanilla ice cream is a very good base because it's not overpowering, it has a nice flavor, but it's chill, right? And then you have the cookie dough and chocolate chip pieces that you'll find throughout, and because of the heterogeneity between the vanilla ice cream as the base, and the chocolate chips as the crunch, and the cookie dough as the cookie dough flavor and the chewiness, it is an exceptional experience. But that's not really necessary for the conversation about the fact that Skittles are objectively better than M&Ms. Sour Skittles, for sure. But I don't know that I've ever tried to fuck one of them.
That's the goal. When you're totally turned off, we've achieved equity. They've won.
Maybe I'm too charitable. Maybe Glenn Greenwald's take that Tucker Carlson is actually a socialist, which I don't agree with. Maybe it's seeping into my brain a little bit. That RT Money or whatever probably has a little bit to do. Maybe, you know, there are agents outside my house beaming this into my brain through radio waves, but I feel like he's joking. The problem with that is that it's hard to tell. He could be joking, but there have been times in the past where these things have happened. For instance, Potato Head, formerly known as, before they absolutely killed him, Mr. Potato Head, with the detachable cock and balls and all of that. There was a big problem for people like Tucker Carlson about it, and I'm pretty sure they weren't joking at that time. So it's hard to tell. By the way, Potato Head, the original first ever trans kids toys or toys in general, theoretically, you could put Potato Head in a dress and now suddenly he's wearing girl clothes or whatever, or you could put the mustache on and whatnot. Like, it's epic. It's based, it's potato pilled. I don't know what I'm saying. We've also got the queen herself weighing in. Natalie Wynn of ContraPoints, more like ConurePoints, am I right? Leftism is the new front of trolling. Tell people M&ms are neurodivergent and watch them lose it. We might as well, on the left, if the right is literally only going to, at least in public, care about culture war talking points and not about literally anything of actual substance, there must be some way to weaponize it against them. And Natalie might be onto something here. Now, if we move on from the paragon of conservative intelligentsia and we move to the next Infinity Stone, apparently Christian Walker, of appearing on Hasanabi's broadcast fame, look at this. Hasanabi, debating Christian Walker featuring Felix Biederman. So we've got two Turks versus a gay black conservative who is literally only in the position he's in because his father was a NFL star. We won't be watching this video, but let it be known that Christian Walker, Hassan made you. Anyway, let's see what Christian has to say about it all.
So it came out today that apparently M&Ms aren't inclusive enough, so they'll be getting a diversity makeover.
Literally, who cares, is my question.
Maybe they're not inclusive enough because it's a freaking M&M! Oh, so now we have to add the pronouns in the Pride Parade!
Wait, who's bringing M&Ms into the pronoun and Pride Parade conversation? Wait, do M&M characters have pronouns? M&ms.com, the authoritative source. Red, the communist one. I'm not seeing pronouns. To be fair, these are some dusty ass sneakers. We could have done a little bit more with this. So like, my major critique before we get back to Christian Walker, why is it just all white? Like, we've got the gloves, which is the stereotype for cartoon characters. That's fine. So we have these sleeves, theoretically, or they're their skin color now. But these ones have an actual skin color. Do you see this? Like, there's an actual skin tone here. So I don't know if this is supposed to be clothing or not, but like, why is there no difference? There's no contrast here. You could put like a black like line on the cuff of the glove, or put like a black accent on the shoe or something. We need more heterogeneity in the design of the M&M. This is my problem with it. I don't care if they have blue hair and pronouns. I care that this is just not the greatest design.
And marches through the streets for M&Ms!
Bro, we are spitting, and not because we have good opinions or we're making any points. Quite literally, there is a coat of saliva on the inside of this man's car.
Right? Because you didn't feel represented in the
Just keep looking for it.
And it hurt your feelings. Oh, you're totally normal. You must be so fun to hang out with.
Wait, how are we gonna talk about fun people to hang out with if you're getting this booty blasted about M&M redesign? Like, the most fun you could have hanging out with Christian Walker is making fun of him.
Characters, yeah. Okay, so the media would rather report on M&M characters than working class Americans who are struggling, like, out of control right now, than on...
What media source is covering M&Ms instead of working class American strife? Listen, MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, OAN, whatever Christian Walker gets his news from, none of these places are talking about the plight of the working man. None of them, Christian. None of them. You might think that Fox News or OAN or whatever you get your news from, the Daily Wire, actually care about working people, but they don't. They never have. If you actually had an understanding about what working people go through in this country, I'm not trying to say that, like, oh, because he's affluent, that's why he doesn't know. I'm saying through his media sources, it's impossible to know until you dig a little bit further. Also, just by the way, I know this is beating a dead horse. If you actually care about the plight of working people, not just when it's a Democrat as the president, you're not going to be a Republican. By definition, you have to not give a fuck about working people. In fact, you have to have killed at least one customer service worker to become eligible to be an elected representative for the Republican Party. That's true. You can quote me on that. The documents are out there. Listen, I've seen it, I've said it, I've read it. It's not easy to find because they're trying to cover it up. If Christian's dad wins the race against Warnock or loses, I guess we'll find out. I'm just kidding.
Time waves going on. No M&M characters are more important than everyday Americans. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I didn't sign up to live in unicorn fairy tale land. Take me back to America. Where the hell do we live?
You're spitting right now, brother man. That's what I've been saying. I started this goddamn video reciprocating everything this man said, and I haven't even watched this one yet. We are on the same wavelength, brother man. Where the fuck is America at? Where is it going? Where has it been? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Listen to me. When I speak, I prophesy that this will be the absolute dismantling of the United States of America as we've seen it. I've sent it. Can I get an amen in the chat? Can I get a goddamn amen in the YouTube comments? This is going to be the downfall of Western civilization. The South will... Anyway, sorry.
Because this sucks. Nut jobbery. Let's go back to normal. Wake me up when we're normal. What do you mean diversity? It's an M&M! Hi, can I do a green tea frappuccino grande and a...
Bro, I am gay, but I am not this gay, okay? I don't even know if I could replicate that voice. Listen, there's no problem with it. The main problem here is that you're causing trouble for customer service workers, okay? That's the main issue with it here. Why are you screaming? Why are you spitting everywhere during a pandemic, no less? In the drive-thru at Starbucks, when you're gonna get your cappuccino or whatever. Like, these people are working for garbage wages, and then they have to listen to you have a piss fit about M&Ms. Customer service workers don't get paid enough. Customer service workers, like I say, are under threat of death anytime a Republican is running for office. And also, I can understand why people would find this funny. Listen, I'm not completely humorless. I can understand the juxtaposition between screaming at the order screen and then being all kind and nice after they say, welcome to Chili's or whatever. I get it. But as a person who's spent the greater part of a decade in customer service and have worked in drive-thrus a lot, the best customer in a drive-thru is somebody who pulls up to the order screen, knows exactly what they want, delivers the information in a concise manner, rolls up to the window to get their food, pays, and gets the fuck out. That's it. I don't need you telling me jokes. I don't need you trying to lighten the mood and make me laugh and try to make me have a better day. I am literally working for slave wages at a drive-thru, dealing with your crusty ass. I don't need any of that. Just get your shit and get out. That's the way to be the best customer. Not like this. But obviously, this is for the clout, so.
A grande ice water.
A grande green tea frap and a grande ice water. Gotcha. What else do you have?
And then can I have an oatmeal with extra hot water in it?
We're actually out of oatmeal right now.
Ha! Get rolled.
Okay, thank you.
Socialism.
You're welcome. Did you want to try something else to eat?
No, that'll be it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bro, I don't know. I actually do think Christian Walker is funny, but not for the reason why he's trying to be funny.
Be about 25 for you. Have a good day. Thank you.
Diversity for M&Ms and socialism at Starbucks. We're out of everything. Welcome to socialism. We're done. We're done. The country's finished.
Because I can't get my oatmeal with extra hot water in it.
But I'm getting a celebratory frappuccino because...
What's with the fake voice? It's not a fake voice. People have a variety of voices that they use. People have a customer service voice. People have a standard voice. People have a public speaking voice. I don't think he's using a fake voice. That's what I'm saying, Scorbles. This is my big thing. I actually think that if Christian Walker was like at least a liberal, but at best a leftist, and this character that he plays, like he's playing a character currently, but it was making fun of conservatives, he would be fucking hilarious. He would be so funny. Like this part right here.
What else do you have?
And then can I have an oatmeal with extra hot water in it?
We're actually out of oatmeal right now.
Socialism.
That right there, dude, is so fucking funny. If it wasn't coming from a person who unironically believes that that's what socialism is or would do. That would be so fucking funny if it was ironic. Which, by the way, for any aspiring content creators out there. Maybe don't harass customer service workers when you do it, but if you literally just want to cosplay as Christian Walker's character, but from a leftist perspective, you would have to change nothing if you're just parodying conservatives, because Christian Walker's character is quite literally just a parody of conservatives, except there is potential there that he actually believes in what he's talking about.
But since March, for some, the white bag and white...
Wait, so we're literally only going to talk about Skittles? Wait, talk about the M&M shit, man. Come on.
No.
All right, I guess you won't.
I happen to see on Twitter, M&Ms. See Lauren Chen writing, M&Ms are not only fictional, but also literally a rainbow. And yet they still are apparently not diverse enough.
So, like, I don't... Maybe it's just because internet clout is just an Ouroboros. It's just a never-ending cycle. It's just hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that there could be right-wingers out there that don't know they're being played by these corporations. Like, they're literally falling into the negative marketing, the outrage marketing trap, literally every time one of these things happens. When Keurig happened, when Nike happened, now Carhartt is apparently not anti-vax enough for right-wingers or something, so people are getting rid of their Carhartt shit even though they already paid for it. Like, literally every single time they fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. But maybe it's just because you can get a lot of clout for taking the bait anyway. So the corporations are essentially in a impossible to lose scenario. I don't know. It's just hard for me to wrap my mind around it, trying to analyze people like TheQuartering as if they're rational actors, but that's probably my first mistake because they're not. So let's just continue.
By the way, did you know that Count Dankula, Bering, and I
don't care.
M&Ms till I'm represented.
We're just scrolling through the M&Ms feed and reading shit. This is content. This is worthy of 124,000 views. At the very least, I had a bunch of different shit pulled up, and I've got some other stuff still to come. Come on. Listen, my viewers, you are not doing me enough justice, all right? I put a lot of effort into my commentary. I try to be entertaining at least, and I also have an editor that edits my videos very well, and I also edit videos on my own, just not as well. And like, I'm not getting this view count, all right? Can we please fix that? Come on.
I don't get it.
So like the thing that he doesn't get is that you're not supposed to get it because it's not to be gotten by anybody but the corporations doing it. The corporations simultaneously pander to liberals who care very much about identity politics and like the cynical weaponization of identity politics. It's not to say that idpol is not necessary, because it certainly is. That's what being an intersectional leftist by definition makes you understand, right? And that's what I am. But liberals often use it cynically in order to just get positive PR, and that's literally what this is. It's a way to be like, oh, for the liberals of the world, let's go. M&Ms are doing inclusivity now. That's a positive media event for however long it lasts. And that could just be like a blip in the radar. That could be a tiny flash in the pan. It wouldn't have to be much of a media spectacle, except they have the dual purpose of also pandering to conservatives, but for negative response, outrage marketing, which these absolute two-head degenerates have no idea they're getting played every time they do it. And it's incredibly simple to figure out if you think about it for more than 2 seconds. But unfortunately, you get 124,000 views for doing this. Even if you did understand that you're getting played for publicity, regardless of how negative it is or not, because it's completely inconsequential and it's not going to hurt M&M or Wrigley's bottom line, you're still getting clout off of it. So like I say, the Ouroboros of clout on the internet, bit of a dangerous animal. What is this? This is very true. I don't know who this account is. Apparently they follow me, which is kind of cool. Guy who used to masturbate to the green M&M, but now can't. We're looking at him. Not here, but here. Here he is. I found him. If he is upset that he can no longer jerk it to the green M&M, that the new incarnation of the green M&M does not meet the very strict specifications for what is able to make it into his FAP folder, I've provided something new for you, okay? Here you go, Jeremy. So I didn't make the original artwork, but I've 1984 George Orwell Animal Farmed censored it for the sake of TOS by adding the bikini, because we are on the beach. It's the legendary M&M beach scene that not very many people are lucky enough to see. I'm giving this to you for free. You're welcome. You can just use this. There you go. I guarantee you go online, M&M Green Rule 34, you're finding even more stuff like this. In fact, if you're not heterosexual, as Jeremy, I don't know if he is or not, could be gay, could be bi, you never know. I'm sure there's a green M&M that also has a fat fucking cock for you. And you could look at that too. In fact, here you go. I got that for you right here. Check this out. There you go. I don't know what I'm doing, man. There. Isn't that nice? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. If my video on this topic does not get 124,000 views, it's probably because I just don't have this number of subscribers yet. We'll get there one day. But I hope that if any conservatives are watching, let's say, you may not agree with my ideology, you may not agree on my talking points insofar as how fuckable is the green M&M, but at least you can understand that I'm putting more effort into my content than this fucking loser is. Like, just hate watch me instead of watching him. You still get the information. Unfortunately, you don't get it spoon-fed to you through an ideology that's incredibly anti-fun, and it's a great time. Highly recommend. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All notifications on. Best way to find out when a new video comes out. I don't know where to go from here. After seeing all this, I'm afraid to stand up on stream right now, but I'll figure something out. I'll have to save this though.